Frank, it's finally time that we sat together and talked.
Yes, as Italians.
As Italians. Let's do this. First of all, congratulations on Lamborghini. This was the movie you were telling me about that you had to go back to Italy and oh wow, it's so beautiful.
I think the guy who shot this movie shot Cinema Paradiso.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which it's gorgeous. Yeah. So we had that. We knew we had that.
But it's also a character in the film. I mean, it really brings out, Lamborghini's early years.
Yes.
As a tractor.
It's two movies.
Yeah.
It really is two movies that Bobby kind of melded together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do a lot of studying about his life?
I only had about 10 days before I had to go and do it. And so I read the book that Tonino wrote, that Bobby wrote and made the script about. And then I tried to gather as much as I could. Oddly, there's not a whole lot of information on him. I mean, unlike a Ferrari or a Shelby or Ford, whoever, there's a lot of information on them. There wasn't a ton about Ferruccio, which I thought was kind of great.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's part of the Italian history, and it's part of the world history, and yet we don't know anything about this man, and he was such a genius.
He really was a genius. He really was an engineering genius, and he brought the best out of the very best, and which enabled him to make these cars. It's really almost an impossibility with what he pulled off.
Yeah.
And here we are. He's still now Lamborghini's even. He did something when he sold the company. He made it so that the only way he would sell the company is if they could never change the company's name from Lamborghini. So today we just still know Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is that he has left this indelible mark everywhere he went. And those cars were works of art. I think they were as a work of art like Da Vinci would have done.
You're exactly right. And to this day, the Museum of Modern Art considers the Miura the most beautiful sports car ever created.
Did you get to ride in one?
I got to be in it and be on a trailer, and they pulled me. So I imagined I was driving it.
Yeah.
And I was just in one. I was in another beauty. In Rome, but they're so valuable.
Talk to me about your co-star, who I think is an international treasure, Mira Sorvino.
She is. I was just with her in Rome, and boy, she's starting to work a lot again, which we need to see her. She is such a gentle, and she played my wife in a way that there was a fragility. And yet there was a strength. And if you talk to Tonino, his mother died obviously at birth, and she came in, and without his mother, without this woman, there was no Lamborghini. There was no Lamborghini. And he makes sure in every interview that you know it. And so that's the other part of the story. Behind every great man is a what? Is a better woman.
Is a better woman, yeah. Were you friends before
Mira?
Yeah.
No, I knew her father,
Yeah.
But I did not know Mira. I've been a huge fan of hers forever.
It seemed like there was an instant kind of chemistry then, because
we're Italian.
Yeah, well, there you go. Just like us.
When we were in Italy, and she's very serious Italian. Like, she takes her culture and her heritage seriously, as do I, and that connected us immediately. And like I said, I just spent the weekend with her and her daughter, and we just had a phenomenal time in Napa. And I was intimidated to work with her. I mean, she's one of those phenomenal actresses.
Frank, our time is over.
Already?
Why?
I was just getting warmed up.
Why?
I thought maybe we'd have dinner.
We should.
Meet another house.